So often we talk about players we'll get to see on the floor, but Shaq, you had a chance to speak with a player in tonight's game. You met up with DJ recently. Anything you want to share?
Ernie, I was so impressed. This guy had
Got some Astro.
Whoa, Boo Boo, what are you doing?
I'm giving you a leg up. The other team smells you wearing cologne and gets them guessing. Why is he wearing cologne?
Oh, that's good thinking. Let me get a hit. Ah, that cheap stuff.
Yeah, you feel me?
I'm feeling you.
Same. Y'all go out and bring home the win.
No doubt.
We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, and with pre. All right, DA, not a problem. I ordered more than enough for all of us. Now that we're into the year, some teams starting to show cracks, Brent, could use an infusion of talent. How hard is it to make an in-season trade that can really have an impact on your team?
I think it's more and more difficult, Kevin, with the rules and the way that the salary cap is set up for teams really that are contending for something big to go out and all of a sudden grab that one piece. It's very rare that a team can go out that's sitting on top of the standings and find that one specialist that's going to come in and make that team even better. So when that does happen, you have to really commend GMs that have done their homework and manipulated the salary cap so that there's space for that kind of player.
Complex, I agree. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Silkin at the point. Allen passes to Hill. Cousins with a screen on Wiggins. The drive by Hill, and Hill throws it down.
Well, it's 6'11" and 270 lbs. Cousins is a tough guy to get around, especially when he's setting good hard screens.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
There's a good screen. The pass to Bielitsa. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Silk.
Well, some credit to Holiday there on the defensive end. Hand up to contest the shot.
Inside, got a piece of it. Allen makes it off the glass. Allen's got his first points in this one.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Silk passes to Butler. Here's Silk, guarded by Holiday. Passes it to Silk. Here's the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Test 2. Yeah, Daniel.
Outside Holiday. Here's Cousins. Unable to get that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Silk passes
Might
to
happen on
Towns.
the state Daniel, right? Jason Piston may get involved.
Here's Silk. A 32-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And the Pelicans might have the most formidable front court tandem in the NBA. DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. Some calling them Fire and Ice. Gee, I wonder who Fire is.
The kick out to Holiday.
Oh my God!
Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Really like the form from Drew Holiday there. He always looks to take those if the D is going to back up off him.
Silk passes to Bielitsa. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the
Series on YouTube.
whole thing is just going to crumble.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Shoots over Towns. And Cousins gets it to go.
I just like to see Cousins just stay confident. Even when the defense gets tight, Cousins so confident in his ability to score.
And stolen
Fuck
by
off,
Cousins.
2K, your turnovers.
And Holiday has it in the corner. And another 3 for New Orleans.
At least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Here's Silk. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Holiday. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Silk. And a miss there off the inbound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space. But he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either. And looking at Towns and what he can do on the floor already at his age is impressive. This is a guy who's going to be a 20-10 player perhaps for the rest of his career. And as young as he is, I tell you, the sky.
No, I'm not making
Holiday dishes to Cousins. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time. And the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
You like the passion and energy that Cousins plays with. As long as it's in control, he goes hard at it every game.
Melbourne United training on Monday. It's fun.
Allen kicks to Cousins.
Jesse White from Collingwood.
There's a screen. The dish to Holiday.
He's training with Melbourne United. He might
Cousins
be going to
with a screen
Melbourne
for Holiday.
United.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Silk. He's got 5. Butler in the corner. Bielitsa passes to Towns. That shot. And New Orleans will come the other way. And when you look at the second year for Towns, it's comparable to other great big men in the history of the NBA. And Greg, I'm talking about players in the top 50 of all time.
Yeah, I mean, just on the sophomore season stats, he looks like he projects to be one of the all-time greats. Comparable numbers for some of the best who have ever played it. Think of these names. Hakeem, Duncan, Ewing, and the Admiral. Maybe we'll be saying Karl Anthony Towns as well.
There are just these times where defense has no effect on DeMarcus Cousins. His jumper right now looking silky smooth.
Towns, a screen on Holiday. Silk passes to Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Silk. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's now 7 points for Silk.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Holiday dishes to Cunningham. Back to Holiday. Allen with it. Butler covering. Allen's shot is off.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Cousins.
So important for Cousins to continue to develop that defensive awareness. I like to see him showing off some of that shot blocking ability.
Allen's shot is off. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point.
If he goes to Melbourne.
They set the pick.
No, I will still go to Reading.
Outside
I'll
Butler.
still go to Reading. It doesn't matter. It's for my family.
Here's Silk.
My dad just
He has
died.
7. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Holiday. Hill against
This jump
Wiggins.
shot's good, Ryan. This Paul's jump shot. I'm getting some
Hill
great
kicks to Allen.
range.
Screen by Cousins. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Buries it from
I
three-point
delete
range.
my play.
Holiday's got 9.
Yeah, that one definitely set up by the screen. Holiday got a nice clean look at the rim.
Here's Silk. He's been a factor in their offense
It's like
on
a
most
post.
nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
What? No, you're
Here's Holiday.
7'5".
Another miss
No
by Holiday.
way.
Timberwolves
Ryan,
trail by 5.
Stop talking bullshit.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around.
You done it.
His first attempt of the game
You're
finds the target.
6'3".
Butler's got his first bucket of the night.
I remember you told me.
Outside Holiday. Another miss by Holiday. The
Not
Timberwolves have gone 50%
7'5".
from the field in the
You're
first
trying to
quarter,
yell
8 of
men.
16. And it's Wiggins missing.
This is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go.
Cousins with a screen.
No, Ryan, you need a
Here's the
glitch.
screen. Another miss by Holiday.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And not a night he's going to want to remember.
shot's
Just
broken
not
or
really able to
something.
score the basketball.
And the Pelicans miss again.
No, I was using
Timberwolves trail
Kyrie's
by
jump shot
3.
last night, Ryan.
They need a
My
good
jump shot was
offensive
broken.
possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shots
Yeah.
good from Butler.
Yeah, and you just can't let Butler get that deep. Once he's got that kind of positioning, it's over.
Alvin
You know,
Gentry
I gotta
plucked
charge
away from
on
the
my
Warriors
controller.
staff that won a
With
title in
controllers, it charges
2015,
at
and he
9.
was an assistant coach there. He sees the opportunity
Like,
to take over his own team.
Bucks and every game, now it's 28 goals.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Cunningham. And it's Tony Allen. Then it's Holiday. And it's Clark in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Gentry has some great talent certainly to work with up front for the Pelicans. But Brent, they haven't made the playoffs. How much patience will this franchise have?
Well, the first couple years, Kevin, you really have to
God,
look
he's
at the
hard.
injuries that absolutely devastated this roster. So how do you look at
Because he
Alvin
kept
Gentry
it
and
2K
blame him
free.
for not having all the parts working because they simply didn't work?
Did you not know that,
So the
Ryan?
rumors around
Yeah.
the front office and about
Ask
second guessing.
somebody.
Let's
We'll
give
go to this account.
Alvin Gentry,
Play
especially
tried
after
to
this
me. I said I
massive
don't have
trade,
the
to bring
game.
in these two centers some time
download.
to put this thing together.
Brent, the last team you played for, the Houston Rockets. Your dad, your older brother John, also played for the Rockets. What's
$100,
this
Ryan.
connection between the city of Houston and the Barry family?
I've asked them that same question in Houston, and I
Rocket kick.
even
Hey,
talked
Ryan,
to Daryl
FIFA
Morey
came
about
out.
putting a Barry graveyard across the street where it is that all three of us, our
it,
career
man?
had ended. I'd love to see a tombstone over
Okay,
there with
wait.
Rick,
I'll
John,
think
and
about
Brent.
it. If
Well,
I
it'd
see
be-
it,
Maybe
if
we'll
they
add a
play
few
on
more to it,
2K,
Kevin.
like, check
The
out
way you
Five.
played there,
But
the
it's
way you
same
played your
shit,
career
like
and your
last
family
year.
played, obviously you've set a
Shit,
standard
they
in
need to
the
bring
league.
Playground like 2K
But that was an
did.
interesting stuff that
Free
you all
roaming.
were there at one time.
I think it's crazy that we all ended in Houston, though.
Yeah,
It's weird.
it
that
is.
have
It is.
3 careers
It's
ended
triple, get a
in one
big
organization.
That's something.
Weird.
Holiday with it. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. There's a screen. Pass to Clark. Screen by Cousins. Shoots the 3. And Ian Clark good for 3. Clark's got himself